Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Kona Enthusiast. We're back with another video. So this will be from a different angle for once. So we finally have a POV cam footage for you all. For the driver, I'm learning real quickly this is not comfortable, but I just wanted to make an update video, and I figured while I'm doing this, why not go ahead and do it from a fun angle. So we'll go ahead and get a pool to start off the video. I'm headed to get some dinner from good old Taco Bell, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here and do that. So in this video, I kind of just want to talk about some things that I guess coming up with the channel. Also talk about the mods, as you can tell from the title. All right, so with that, we'll go ahead and get the video started. So basically, the mods that I have so far in my car, the first thing that I did was the 6-element motor mount from 6-element engineering, obviously the EM3. I did that probably a month or so into getting the car, and I had the Continental DWS 06. Since then, I've had, those tires wore out, and I upgraded to the Michelin Pilot Sport. I wouldn't say upgrade, but basically went to a similar tire. So I went with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, all season tires, and they're really, really good tires. So I'm loving them so far. The tread has been great. I've been hard on them, especially with me being tuned now. The next thing I did after that was a resonator delete. So basically I deleted the bigger resonator and took the smaller one out and replaced it with a Dynomax race bullet. I'll provide a part number in the description to that. And then the next thing after that was just the open air intake. I basically opened the intake box and added a aftermarket filter by Pipercross. And so I really enjoy it because you get a lot more turbo sound with the box open. And yeah, so that was that right there. The next thing that I did to the car after that is, a lot of different visual things, people who know me in person. So I've done like the Rally Armor mud flaps, or the Rally flaps. Basically went with mud flaps on my car. I can't remember which brand it was. I want to say it was Rally flaps. And so I got that. That was about $100. Put that on. Super easy mod right there. Did a couple other visual things, such as the sticker on the side of the car, as well as a couple other things, visually to the outside, like tint, things like that. So from there, the next thing that I did that a lot of people was excited about, and I was obviously, was the JB4 Piggyback tune. I know a lot of people have, given me hate over time about it being the Piggyback tune. Oh well. I'm loving it so far. It performs very well. So that was the mod that I did. Next after that, and then I soon after that got a downpipe from 6-element engineering. It's a high flow catted downpipe. If you want to see the impressions of that, and for the JB4, I'll post a link above for both of those right there. And then the most recent thing I did, as you can tell by my last video, was the fuel pump, and I basically upgraded to what used to be in a Sonata 2.0 turbo. Super easy install. Literally the hardest part was just making the video, but yeah, so that was a pretty easy install. So we had got that done. And yeah, so where I'm going with the car from here, for now, I'm kind of taking a break from mods. There's some other things I would like to do, but I'm just going to take a break for now, and we're going to hopefully get an intake and turbo inlet at the end of the summer. But I have a lot of traveling to do, so just trying to make sure I'm good on that end. And so there's a lot of content coming up. So with that being said, I had a lot of people message me and ask me about import face-off, and so that happened back in March. I have not even made the video for that. The reason for that, I was kind of bummed out that day, to be honest, and I'm gonna make the video. I'll release it midday this week, probably on Wednesday. I'll release that video, or midweek I'll release that, and so we'll do that right there. But the reason I hadn't posted, because the whole point of me just being excited for that was drag racing. It rained right after we got there, and that obviously sucked, so we weren't able to be able to get any racing in that day. We got a couple pools on the way and back, but that was it. But I am going to make a video of that, a vlog of that pretty soon. The whole process of that, and it was a good day as far as like seeing some really cool cars. There was some two-step, and I'm not sure if I recorded that, but I know I recorded a lot of the cars that were in the car show. So at least that part was cool. There's another import face-off video coming up in August whenever we go to Charlotte this time, and prayerfully the weather cooperates. It just seems to rain all the time in North Carolina when it matters most. And so yeah, but this week we have a lot of content that I'm going to release in the next couple weeks, so I'm very excited to get that all out, all of that content out to you all. But I'm waiting on this light to turn green so we can go ahead and get a pull, and I'll stop rambling. Traction was a little rough there. I'm guessing my tire pressure is up, and yeah, it's at 37, 36. So that had a little bit to do with it, but that was a very smooth pull. I have the fuel pump now, so that was actually probably my first time taking off from a dig since I've gotten the fuel pump added. Yeah, it's a lot faster now, so I'm definitely loving this. But yeah, so basically this weekend I am going to Charlotte on Friday. Me and my friend Chan Man, and then our they're gonna all be going with us. We're gonna be going to Charlotte first to go to the BMW drive experience, so I will get content of me driving different BMWs around Charlotte, and you know, M340s, hopefully a couple of M3 or M4s, maybe M5 will be there, we'll see. But the biggest thing that I'm excited for that one is they have the i4 M50. I got to drive it last year on the track in Raleigh, or on the autocross. This time we'll actually be at Charlotte Motorsport Speedway, so we'll actually be having, you know, a legitimate autocross on the track, autocross course on the track. And so very excited for that. It's a phenomenal car for it to be electric. It handles very similar to the Kia EV6 with the exception of the drift mode, being an EV6 GT. So anyways, we have that going on, and then we're immediately leaving that and going to Virginia International Raceway for Hyperfest. And some people don't know what Hyperfest is, and basically there's a lot of people that, you know, drift and go out there, and there's professional drifters, there's regular people that want to go drift, people that do road racing, track racing, all kinds of things. You have off-roading. My friend Chandler and Austin would be off-roading their vehicles. One of them has a Bronco, another is a 4Runner. So we're very excited to see that right there. That will be rally racing. We're gonna try to do a ride along with some professional drivers that'll be driving like modified Raptors and Wranglers for the off-road, and they'll be off-roading full speed. So that'll be pretty interesting to see them race. But yeah, so very excited to get that content out to you all. There'll be definitely a change for the channel, something different but really unique to bring. Yeah, so we'll have that going on, and then on Sunday towards the end of that event, I will be going to on a track cross, which for Virginia International Raceway, or for this event at Hyperfest, is the first ever track cross. So basically that is a new course they have. It's called the Patriot, and all right, so yeah, the track cross is basically going to be a event on this course they call it the Patriot. It's a brand new course for Virginia International Raceway. It's about a mile, I think 1.2 miles, and it's kind of a hot lap setup. So basically we'll get into grid setup, go around the track and have a lap, and then when we finish that, we will take a break, you know, until they tell us to go, 20, 30 seconds, however long later. We'll be doing that for about an hour and a half. I think we do it twice, so 3 hours maybe. Either way go, an hour and a half is plenty of time for me to, you know, test this car, test the ringers out of how she does in the corner, especially at Virginia International Raceway. So yeah, it's called the track cross event, and so it's like basically similar to autocross, but you're on the track. So I'm very stoked to be able to do that. But yeah, anyway, so that's a lot what's gonna go on this week. I'm gonna start kind of doing more vlogs of different things, like me going to Cars and Coffee, or just me meeting with one of my car clubs here. I know a lot of people hate Mopars and muscle cars and stuff, but there are some really cool and genuine guys in that group, and I would like to kind of showcase what they do. And then hopefully this summer I'll get back at the drag strip. I'm shooting to definitely do a 1/4 run at some point, and I'll definitely do a 1/8 sometime June or July. So yeah guys, but we're gonna go ahead and continue this video, and I guess record a POV, and then we'll close out from there. in mode is super stiff, and with me having this seat up high for the POV, my head is just smacking on this roof of this car. So I guess I should get used to it before I go to this track cross event, the stiff rod. But so far with this new fuel pump, I've had issues the last couple of days with it just cutting and surging, but it seems to be like very, well, right there it just did it. But for most of this video, it's been pretty smooth, so definitely pleased to see that. Ticket. And I guess I can let the window down so y'all can hear the exhaust. It's crazy because you think it's louder, then you let the window down, it's like, oh no, it's really loud. Try to get one more full throttle pull in. Oh, that was bad. I don't know what happened there. When it shifted it to third, it cut the power. I can't see the speedometer because the steering wheel is in my way, but I think it, I want to say it may have cut traction. I have to look back at the video and see, but that was a very strong pull for sure. Try to see if I can do a second. Mid first gear. The noises that this thing makes is just so comical because it's like, if you hold the gears a little too long, it pops off, and then if you forget to get off the gas in between, it just makes the most funny noises ever, man, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out, because I do want to get a head mount for when I'm recording, so I may do that. I'm still recording on the iPhone, so hopefully I will switch to GoPro pretty soon. And then I'll for sure have a head mounted recording then for POVs, and that would be a lot better. This gives you a pretty good view of, you know, the speedometer though, which I think most people want to see anyway. I guess I could let it cool, but it's crazy just how much quieter this car gets. By the way, I'm getting 10 miles to the gallon since I've started this video. So yeah, it's kind of bad, but yeah, it sounds so good. And then you close it, it still has a nice tone to it. It just, yeah, the torque steer is crazy now that I have this fuel pump. I mean, it's almost comical, honestly. Yeah, it's still pretty loud even in quiet mode. So, for a 4-cylinder. And there's times, like I may have said in a previous video, it gurgles a lot with the valves closed. So that's a nice little addition to that. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I definitely enjoyed doing a POV video, getting some pulls, because I don't drive my car as much. I now have a second vehicle to keep my mileage down, because I have almost 50,000 miles now. So I have this RAV4 that's sitting next to my car now. That is what I drive mainly, so it feels pretty good. The only issue is every time I do drive, I drive like about out of hell. I'm trying to work on that. I got 9.7 miles to the gallon just driving around just then. So yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We have plenty more content come out, like I said in the video, lots and lots of things to come out, so I'm very, very excited for that. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure you click on the bell so that way you can get notifications whenever I post a video. Also make sure you subscribe to my follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is icy_Kona_. Other than that, guys, I really hope you all have a great day. Thank you all so much for the support.